Thinking about getting a home battery? There are 11 surprisingly common slip-ups that can turn a smart investment into a bit of a headache. Stick around and I'll walk you through what they are and how to dodge them. Hi, I'm David Green from green.com.au, the best solar and battery installer in the universe. If you're thinking about getting solar or a battery, you're in the right place. Think of this as your don't get stitched up guide to buying a battery. The first and honestly biggest mistake is not getting a battery at all. So many people get stuck comparing products, waiting for the perfect deal, or just overthinking every single decision. Meanwhile, the rebate drops, electricity prices keep going up, and you're missing out on savings the whole time. Don't stitch yourself up, pick a trusted retailer, get a system that suits your home, and start saving now instead of sitting on the fence. Another trap is going for the cheapest battery you can find. If a quote looks way cheaper than the rest, that's usually not a bargain, it's a red flag. Cheap batteries aren't just less reliable, they can be unsafe. We're talking subpar manufacturing, rubbish local support, and a product that doesn't deserve any of your money. Stick with proven brands that meet strict safety standards and make sure you're dealing with retailers who actually explain their choices, not the ones that just rush you into a sale. One of the biggest issues we see is people buying a battery without enough solar to actually charge it. A battery is basically a schooner glass for electricity. Your solar system is the tap. If the tap barely drips, the glass is never going to fill up. When that happens, the battery ends up charging from the grid, which can defeat the whole point. Make sure your solar system is big enough to fill your battery. For most homes, that means around 10 kilowatts of solar if you can fit it, and if you can't, don't go crazy with a huge battery. Some people latch onto the first battery brand they hear about and stop looking. It might be the right one, maybe, but depending on your home and usage, there might be something that fits even better. Different systems have different strengths, like better pricing, higher output, stronger local support, and better warranties. Don't get tunnel vision. Compare your options and choose a setup that actually suits your home. A really common misunderstanding is thinking that every battery will keep your home running during a blackout, but backup power isn't automatic. Some batteries only back up a few essential circuits. Others can power your whole home. Here's the big one. A lot of retailers leave blackout protection off the quote to make the price look cheaper. Then it becomes an unexpected cost on installation day, or worse, it never gets done at all. So always double check that the blackout protection is included in writing and it's what you actually want to achieve. There's another area that confuses a lot of people, and it's completely understandable because it's a bit technical. Capacity is measured in kilowatt hours. That's the total amount your battery can store. If we go back to the analogy from earlier, it's how much beer you can fit in your schooner. Power is measured in kilowatts. That's how fast your battery can deliver that energy through your inverter. For example, a 10 kilowatt hour battery with a 5 kilowatt inverter can run a 5 kilowatt load for 2 hours. Make sure your retailer sizes both capacity and power output for your home's real needs. Something else we hear all the time is, I'll just start small and add more batteries later. Now, that does sound sensible, but only if the system actually allows it. Some systems are modular and easy to grow. Others can't be expanded at all. And some only work with the exact same model or generation. If you know you'll want more capacity down the track, make sure you choose a modular system, or even better, try and size your battery properly from day one. The Cheaper Home Batteries program gives you a rebate once, based on the battery's total capacity. If you install a smaller battery now and want to expand it later, you can't claim the rebate again, which means you're missing out on a huge amount of savings. Do your best to get the right size battery the first time so you can maximize the rebate while you can. Your energy use today isn't going to be your energy use in 2 years. Maybe you'll get an EV, install an aircon, or ditch gas entirely. All of these things need to be considered because you'll need to add more battery. If you size your system only for right now, you can box yourself in for later. Plan ahead so your system suits tomorrow, not just today. We see a lot of people that already have solar and think they can't add a battery without touching their existing panels. That's not true. If you already have solar, you can add a battery. If your inverter is hybrid compatible, great. If it's not, we can simply add what's called an AC coupled battery. Almost every modern solar system is battery ready, so don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Finally, the simplest mistake of all, not checking the warranty and support behind the system. Some warranties cover parts only, not labor or freight. Others become worthless the moment the retailer or manufacturer disappears. So go with established companies that have real support here in Australia. People you can actually call when you need help. At green.com.au, our team's right here in Oz. Get real people, real help, and we're not going anywhere. That's some of the big mistakes Aussies make when buying a home battery. Avoid these, and you'll end up with a system that's safe, reliable, and actually saves you money for years. If you're ready to get smart about your storage, hit up the link in the description below for a free quote. And if you want to learn more, check out our other videos. Catch you on the flip.